Alright, hello and welcome everybody back to the stream. I'm your CFI and I really appreciate all you guys stopping by. Today we're going to be in the Singapore Airlines 777-300ER operating from Singapore to Jakarta. Flight time's about 1 hour and 20 minutes en route. I'm basically picking out all the shortest 777 flights that I can possibly do because I do enjoy it here and there on this airplane, and so I just don't want to fly for very long. We'll be doing a CRJ stream tonight as well. Most likely we're going to fit that in there. We'll be doing a Detroit turn, so it'll be a nice little stream on the RJ. I know you guys want that one, so we'll be doing that one as well. But for now, we'll stick to the triple. We'll just do the one leg over, take a bit of a break, and then we'll probably come back to the RJ stream. We're having some internet problems today, so we'll see if it disconnects. If it disconnects a bunch of times, it might not make this fun and I might just cancel the stream, but we'll see how this goes. If you guys want to check out the channel partners at the top right corner, you'll get a partners list up there. Also in the description as well, you'll be able to see the channel partners there as well. And we'll be using the Moza yoke today, which is in the description, and we're using also the PU Air Korea lighting panel as well as the Winctrl PAP3. So a bunch of hardware that we'll be using today. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. And we'll start the good old show here. Hello, Big Mac. Welcome, welcome. Burke, hello. Hope your lunch is going well. Let's see how this rolls. So we're all connected up to the gate. JetBridge electrical power. At least I asked for that. So I'll turn the battery on. And it seems like they didn't do it. So we can go ahead and throw it on here. Power, get some air conditioning running as well, and we can start boarding as well. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. So we'll take the primary power and the secondary power as well. Galley lights can go on. We can select. There we go. Just make sure my PR Korea is synced up. We can select our nav light on. Everything else can stay off for the time being. Our ADIRU can get selected on. Everything on this left-hand side has been completed. Emergency lights can go arm. Window heats can be selected on. Everything in this column has been completed. We'll do a fire test here. You get all that. And you get the warnings there on the screen, but the screens aren't powered up just yet. And it looks like everything in this entire column has been completed as well. And everything on the right-hand column. Not much to do in the 777. Not much to do at all. So, yeah, we'll get the loot all loaded up. I'll load it up and we'll be on our way here shortly. So we'll go over to... Why can I not remember the view? There we go. Let's select over the iPad here. Electronic flight bag. We're going to request the data from SimBrief. And we'll take a look at the weather. Weather's 2003 knots, gusts or no gusts at all. It's variable between 11 and 250. It's VFR, so it's nice conditions outside with a QNH of 1008. Not too bad, nothing to write home about there. We're probably using 20 center today, so we'll click the performance tool. We'll select 20 center. Import. We'll import from the OFP. And we will import the weather. I might do this actually later. Let's load the FMC first. We'll go down to the FMC here. Select FMC. Clear that out. The rest of the pages will be coming online here shortly. Position. Next page. We'll grab the GPS coordinate. And we'll put it in the hungry boxes right there. Big Man says, must be a 777 kind of day. I'm doing reunion to... I don't pronounce that. Mauritius? That's probably... I butchered that. Mauritius? I don't even know where that is. I hope you enjoy it, though. We're going to select route, SimBrief. We're going to load our payload. We're going to set our fuel. And we're going to select the route. And now that we have the route on board, there's the audio test. We got requesting in effect, request sent. And it'll come up with the upload link. Load. Alrighty, descent forecast up, like all that great stuff is all ready to go. Let me go and make sure that the sounds are turned up for you guys. I have a habit of turning these sounds down when I'm not streaming because I don't really care for them. Well, I care for them, but I also like to hear people in the chat or in the Discord. So, anyways, we're all done there. Departure arrival. It will be 20 center. And let's see if I got my Navigraph still open. I do not. It's going to be the anti-8 Bravo. Departure arrival again. And we'll be taking EDUC 26. Oh no, sorry, 2 Golf. That one right there. We'll select the approach later on, although it looks like it's only up to 25, so we'll select 25. And we'll press route, activate, execute that. Performance, we can enter a 0 fuel weight, then we can accept our... Okay, well it went away. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and request it. Request. Alright, whatever. We'll just type it in manually. That's more than fine. 370 for the cruise. The cost next today is going to be 186. Wow. All right. Throw that in there. These guys got money to burn over here. And then the reserve fuel is going to be 6.6. Perfect. All right. Thrust limit page. We'll go to the iPad now. And we'll import that from the aircraft now. We'll import the weather again. Press calculate. Got flap 5. Should bring us to an N1 of 89.8 if we enter these values in. So takeoff 2 with a flex of 45. Takeoff 2 with a flex of 45. 89.8, we're at 90.1. We're above what we need, so that's perfect. We'll select takeoff. Double click the CG. It's a flap 5. 51, 54, 59, 54, and 9. That works for me. That's close enough. That's all good. We'll press route and route copy for a secondary route. We're all loaded up on that. Look at the CTAF for this airport. Looks like it's just 22.8, so we'll just stick on with 22.8. Oh, I've had a bug. Yep, I think we had a Wasm failure. All right. Off to a great start. Must be a 777. Sorry, close enough. Yeah, close enough. Alan, welcome. Hey, brother. There is a marketplace sale going on Microsoft 2020. What do you think about the best business jet propeller carriers or anything to buy? I'm not big on the marketplace items, to be honest. I wouldn't know what to get on marketplace, but I like the Citation X. That one's really good. Rob says, uh-oh. Yeah, we're going to do that really quickly for you guys. The ground power is... Sorry, the APU is running already. So we'll just keep the AP running. We'll do a quick little realignment here of everything. It's a good thing that the 777 is like the most automated thing in the world. And we're overhead panels completed. We'll set up the FMS really quickly again. Have that ready for later. Do that. Performance. 20 center. I'll just have it in there, but I kind of memorized the numbers already. There we go. Throw that in there. Route, quest, sim brief, payload, fuel, route. It says brother. Yeah, I know, man. This is my luck, man. This is my luck. It's okay. We'll do this very, very quickly. I kind of memorized it all, so we should be good to go. Appreciate all the patience. Press load on that. Clear, clear, clear. Waiting for it to all load up. (20) center, anti-B, index, arrival, 2 golf, 2 left, root, activate, execute. Next page, we'll accept it. Put that in there. Next page, takeoff 245. Alrighty, 89.8. That's perfect right on. We're flap 5. 51, 54, 59. Perfect. We're exactly where we were. So now let's go ahead and set our altimeter. We're just going to press the B button, which will set that for us. Put it to HPA as we should be. Millibars. And we'll do 22.8. Perfect. We're actually basically ready to go. We'll attach GSX for the pushback and we'll set up our MCP. So let's go ahead and set up this MCP real quick. Now we'll get the parking brake on. Alrighty, let me just get my flight all imported here. How are the sounds, guys? Is it too loud, too low? You guys let me know. Can lower them a little bit maybe for you. So we're going up to 3,000 feet, looks like, in the initial clearance. There's no one here, but Singapore. There's no one here. I'm just going to leave it at 10,000 for now, whatever. And then our runway course of 20 center is 203. Is all set. I don't know what they bug in the triple. I'm just going to bug V2 plus 10. I don't know if they just bug V2 or whatever they do, but I'm going to bug V2 plus 10. We got flight directors are both armed. We'll select the LNAV, BNAV buttons to be armed as well, so we're all armed over there. Take a look on the overhead panel, and we're going to get our hydraulics online. So I believe it's the left electric to auto first. The fault light should go out. The right to auto as well. The 2 centers. And the 2 centers there. Awesome. All the fuel pumps have been selected. We don't have any center tanks today. We don't need the crossfeeds either, so we're all good on that front. They're just hooking up the tug. So what we can do is we can remove the chocks as we're on APU power. We'll squawk 2,000. The transponder is on. And lastly, we can turn... Ooh, there we go. The beacon light on. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and close all the doors. Close all these up. Let the stream said 20 hours. It did. I keep changing it, man. Because I want to stream. I don't want to stream. I want to make a video. I don't want to make a video. I just keep changing my mind. So I'm going live now. And I'm going to do a CRJ stream later as well. We'll be doing a flight Tampa Toronto to Indy Builds Detroit and back on the RJ stream. We'll do the full turn. Fly with Adam, hello, welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. We're back in the 777 today. I guess it'd be a nose to the right. I don't see Rob if you're parked anywhere. Oh, that's not good. I just fully broke my pedal. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm having a lot of problems today. My rudder pedal brake just snapped right off. It said, see ya. Alright guys, the good news is it's fixable, so it's not going to be broken. But the bad news is I got to get an Allen key. So yeah, I just went to apply brake and the pedal just went clunk and it went out and the screw just fell out. So gonna find an Allen key in my bag of Allen keys here, and then we'll get the stream back on. Sorry for you guys who are watching, and hopefully you'll be patient with me here. It should only take about 5 minutes at the most here, I hope.
Singapore traffic, Singapore 472, taxi 20 center via Victor, Quebec, Singapore.
Alright, guys. Luckily, we're back. We got it all figured out. Just needed to screw it in. Which is kind of annoying, but we got it all figured out. Yeah, the screws were getting a little loose, so I guess she popped out. But we tightened the left and we tightened the right, so we all should be good to go now. And we're going to set the parking brake, and we'll go ahead and start up the engines. sorry for the little delay there. But anyways, we're going to start number 2 here. And we're going to wait for oil pressure, which we have. We're going to start number 2. I'm going to put the sounds up all the way for you guys. You guys can hear the beautiful engine sounds that Boris has created for us. 5 Adam, yes, it'll be CRJ tonight. Johan approves the route. Johan doesn't approve my routes very often, so that's good. V2 the MCP, don't forget to program the speed restriction in the VNAV page below 4,000. Sounds good. Putting the V2 in the speed window there now. And there goes all the hairs in the back of my neck. What a great sound design. Mr. Rob's talking about the below 4,000 feet speed restriction there, 240. Thank you. Doesn't like that. Slash. Okay, it's 240 slash. There we go. Good thing you told me because I wouldn't even check the chart. There's no one online, so I'm just going to send it. Alrighty. I guess we can also do it technically here. 240 slash 4,000. Right? There you go. I think that's how you do that. Let's go ahead and go start number 1. Looking for oil pressure. We're not going to do a dual engine start today. Choose the most eventful stream possible. Low. What's happening? Yeah, my rudders just broke apart. But we got it all back. Thank you guys all for watching and sticking with me here. Enjoy the startup sounds. Alrighty, so both engines are nicely up and running. Beautiful, beautiful sounds. We're going to go ahead and do the most complicated after start procedure. That's gone back to the off light's gone. So let's see, where would we start? Oh yeah, APU off. All right, done. Let's go down here, set our flap to 5. Give you guys some nice sounds back there as well. First, it's the leading edge slats, and then it's the trailing edge flaps. Amazing sounds. What a great sound. There's no one here to clear us for takeoff. The runway is literally like right here. We'll throw the taxi light on. Make sure let's turn these cameras on for you guys as well. And we're using the PU Air Korea lighting panel, 777 lighting panel right here. So we'll throw the taxi light on and it turns on just like that. Go ahead and select our, let me lock my chair wheels here. There we go, so I don't slip and slide. We're going to select our park and brake off. And we'll start rolling. There's Mr. Rob on the left-hand side. He's nicely waiting for us there. Now you'd make a call out to people that you're taxing and stuff. There's no one here, so I'm just going to forgo that. Hi, Rob. Thanks for flying, by the way. I wonder, does the camera work yet, guys? I don't... Oh, I think it says in op. Yeah, I don't think it does yet. What a beautiful, beautiful plane this is. Are you on a custom time in the sim? I am. We're actually in the morning. We're on the custom scenery as well, guys. I picked it up through Contrail. Singapore traffic, Singapore 964, line up runway 220 center, via Tango 1. Alright, we're cleared line up because I gave myself cleared line up. We'll throw on all, what am I doing? We got them all here. All the lights and the strobe. Let's just reset those. There we go. We got the transponder on TCAS, TARA. There we go. You guys want to fly from the left side or the right side today? Cabin ready. That was pretty quick. Alright, and there's no one else here, so we're going to go ahead and select our landing lights on. Let's just reset those to make sure they're working. There we go. Singapore traffic, Singapore 964 on the roll, 20 center. Alright guys, if you guys are ready, we'll get those flex emojis in chat. Flex, flex, flex. We're gonna stand these engines up. What do you want? Yeah, checklist. Go away. It's all completed, kinda. Except for the auto brake. There we go. We'll stand these engines up. And we'll select Toga.
Singapore traffic, Singapore 472, lining up 20 center.
Look at the condensation there. That's GFX doing that. The rest is set. Through check the radio knots as well. Didn't set my trim either, but whatever. It's a 777. It flies itself. I get so complacent flying these airplanes.
V1.
Rotate. You're up. That sounds amazing, guys. Let's keep pitching those up a little bit more towards the flight director there. There we go. We got on that VNAV speed. Thrust ref. Get our... I don't know why the lights aren't matching right now, but we'll get our lights off there. Goodbye, Singapore. All right, we're gonna go flap 0. Or flap 1, sorry.
Singapore 472 departing 20 center.
And flap 0. Beautiful, beautiful departure there. Let's get that nose on over. Beauty. Command A is on. You can see the autopilot is working with the yoke there. And we'll catch up with the chat here. Got some pretty nasty stuff off the right-hand side actually there. But probably get a vector around that. Although we're kind of already around it, but yeah, we'll be more than fine. What are you guys saying? What you guys saying? Are you on custom? Yeah. Burke left cache. Casper, I missed the joke. What's funny about center? Big Mac, hello from first class. Welcome, welcome. Actually, I think you're already here. Take on the role of the flight attendant, doing a full meal service before descent. Yeah, let's do that. That's a lot of fun. Madison Burke, appreciate the flex emoji in the chat there. Lower the volume a little bit. Let me know if you guys can hear it okay. Vebel, welcome, good evening, hello. Nice going to fly to Hong Kong to Singapore when I get home from work. Nice, you'll have a good time. You'll have a good time, my friend. This is the cabin here. This is the customized Singapore cabin. The first class cabin here. Those seatbelts. Very, very nice. And then this is the economy section here. Very nice. Evening, sir, from the rainy UK. Ooh, it's too bad it's raining. It's been raining where I am for the last like 2 weeks as well. Appreciate you stopping by. By the way, guys, we will be in the CRJ 900 later tonight. Probably about 30 to 40 minutes after this stream, to be honest with you. We'll be doing a Toronto to Detroit, Detroit back to Toronto flight. So a full turn on the CRJ. I know you guys have been requesting that, RJ, so we will do it for you guys. This one have the thing, the 7.3, the new 7.3, you can turn the headphones on for sound muting. I don't think this one has it though. What was that? Oh, that's nice, little tray table there. Yeah, so in the new 7.3 700 variant, you can click that and it'll give you a sound muting, which is kind of nice little feature. Oh yes, what side to fly? You want to fly from the center, Casper? No, we can't do that. we can't do that. I did a lot of practicing offline in this airplane and getting used to the 777. I'm still not a fan of the flying, the way it flies, but that's just because I don't agree with the way it flies, which is like, you know, in the CRJ and those older type of airplanes, the pilot flying is like making the airplane do what I want it to do. Whereas in the triple and other aircraft like that, you kind of just request the computer to do something. You're like, your yoke input is a request, basically. So it's a different type of flying, and plus you lose all the actual yoke pitch feel and all that kind of stuff that you would actually have in a real plane. Is this just me, or the seat doesn't line up with the yoke? This one does. Maybe I can click the seat forward. Should be this one, I assume. But maybe they don't move. Anyways, whatever. Tried to fly the CRJ about a week ago. We didn't get along. Yeah, the RJ is not a it's not an automatic bird at all. There's the system overhead panel is quite automated, but in terms of flying it, there's not too much that's automated on it. It's offset in the 7.4 in real life. Kind of weird once you notice it. Yeah, that's strange. The FO one's not. It's just the left seat. Isn't the whole point is if you need to pull up, it goes in there? Alright, we're through 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get our lights all off. Huh, that's weird. My PRA Korea is not behaving correctly today right now. I'm going to restart the software. Anyways, it's been quite smooth. I'll probably keep the belts on a little bit longer till we've accelerated past all this stuff and a little bit higher. Pressurization wise is all checked. We're smooth sailing from here, guys. Smooth sailing. We're cruising as well. 320 knot climb. All right, go ahead and press standard on the altimeter there. Transition. Rob, I'm going to take you up on your offer though, seeing how you bought the 300 for it. We'll do some shared cockpit. I'm actually super down for that. That'd be really cool. I think the triple, I think it works quite well actually, from what I've been hearing. I'm pretty sure the 777 works actually very well on FS Copilot. I know the 737 works amazingly, so if you have the 737-700 or 800, I know that one works very, very well apparently. I'm going to go ahead and download the actual latest FS Copilot. I think it's out on version 1.2. Oh no, 1.2 is still coming soon. The new release is coming tomorrow. When was that? Oh, okay. Yeah, so FS Copilot 1.2 should be out already. Looks like. I prefer the 777 and the 350. Yeah, they're good planes. They're very automated there, Casper. So once you get a little bit more comfortable with a little more manual of an airplane, you'll probably enjoy the RJ. Well, basically, once you get bored of just pressing go, you'll probably enjoy the RJ a bit more. Maybe you'll like the 727. That one's a very, very. It's harder to fly than the RJ. That one's a lot of fun. I'm down. I do 802 CRJ as well. Yeah, the RJ did have quite a lot of problems, but we can definitely work around them. And the 37 I heard was the best one. I heard that was the best. What we're talking about, guys, by the way, is FS Copilot. I'll put a link in the chat here. That is a free shared cockpit tool. 1.2 just released, so I'm installing 1.2 right now. Well, I'm downloading it. I'm not going to install it, but I'm just downloading it, so I have it on my PC for later. know what'd be kind of cool? If you had someone on the other side of the world that you do multi-crew with, and like you can be like just have him connect, and you can like do the takeoff and then go to sleep, and then you'll be sleeping, but then they'll wake up in their normal time, and then they'll do the landing. That'd be kind of funny, like an A and B team kind of thing. Speaking of rainy conditions, absolute convective downpour here. Watching a military King Air make an approach straight through on flight radar. They must be having fun. Yeah, it's been rainy where I am, the lee side of the North America for a while as well. Been raining all like month. RJ is in the Avro RJ or CRJ? CRJ is what I'm talking about. But the Avro RJ is pretty manual as well. Burke, yeah, it would be cool. We can definitely do it as well. I did a short flight from DFW to VPS in 777-200 LR last night. Got the variant first. Just recently got the 300ER. Yeah. I never bought the 200. I had it in P3D and FSX, of course, but I've never paid for the 200 on Microsoft Flight Sim. I just have a very hard time convincing myself to buy a shorter version of this airplane that I already own. I'm sure it's good, but I already paid for a shorter 7.3. I don't really want to pay again for a shorter version. Not a fan of older aircraft personally. I prefer the newer avionics like 350. Really looking forward to 220. Yeah. Some people just like to press go. That's fine. You'll probably, Casper, I don't know how long you've been flight simming for, but once you go on 5 years, you'll probably start to get pretty bored of the press go import jets, like this one is as well. I'm not saying you will. I'm just saying you might, and that's when you'll probably start experimenting with a little bit of more different variants of aircraft. I personally find the older aircraft a lot more fun than these ones. These ones are cool and they're beautiful looking, and they're very automatic, which is cool in their own right, especially if you're getting paid for it in real life. But in a sim, I find the workhorse, the older airplanes, a bit more fun. That was lightning I just saw on the front, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there was another one. Let's throw up the weather radar here. I don't think it's modeled. We're looking at -2, and it's in automatic mode. So let's go ahead and throw in weather and turbulence. And someone said I think the tilt function is broken. Unclick auto. From +2 manual. You can see a little on the right. There's some lightning coming out of there as well. Let's see if this works. I'm going to scan all the way down. We should, if we're, let's see if it paints anything. There's not really much terrain, I guess, to paint. Oh, there's some on the right. Yeah, we should get some terrain there painting. We should definitely be painting terrain. I don't think that's modeled, though. Yeah, it's fine. We'll leave the weather radar off for now. I guess. I don't know how to turn it off. We'll do it like that. And then we'll just deselect from the screen. Com panel 3, flight, push it in. Com panel 3, flight, push it in. No, that's kind of cool. That's like the sound muting. Interesting. Does it affect the cabin as well? Oh, it does. Huh. I don't think I ever would have found that. Thank you. I'm pretty new to 24, but had FSX for a long time. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, it's the beauty of flight sim. You fly what you enjoy. Really enjoying the scenery, flying routes and places I've been in real life. Yeah, that's always a really cool part too, is reliving some experiences you've had. Maybe you've been on an intro flight, you can relive that, or maybe you've been at a certain airport you want to relive. Flight simulation in this generation is completely different than before. Those clouds look interesting. Yeah, they look pretty bad. They look pretty bad. Pretty popcorny on the below us there. With the cab, you'll turn off the voices in the cabin. Okay, nice. Thanks. You can see Rob's behind us there, a little bit higher. He's probably doing a steeper climb. We're kind of just booking it. We're doing a pretty fast climb. We're doing a 320.84, but we'll stay nice ahead of him. About to take a left turn away from the weather anyways, so we'll be more than fine. Yeah, the 777 is a beautiful design. Looking for the offset route function. I'm surprised the triple doesn't have it on the right route page. Yeah, I know the RJ has it on route page. Our flight plan page, we call it. I have it on mine. Right here. I did a 14-hour long haul in this plane Saturday night to Sunday from Heathrow to Santiago, Chile, down departure to London, and the Andes Mountains on the arrival was just stunning. That's a cool little route. Yeah, it's a good one. 14 hours I wouldn't do, but it sounds very nice. Let's go ahead and set up our heading indicator once again. Let's go ahead and turn the belts off. It's been long enough. We'll let them go to belts auto. We'll let them go about their seats there. Thought I had a wing view. There we go. Oh, you know why? I was still on the SID, just appeared after crossing ITD. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That would make sense. Got some good news, guys. I don't know when this will be happening, but we're in talks with Sim Market. So if you guys do like the Sim Market shop to buy products, we will be getting, I think, 2 vouchers a month to give away. I think is how I read that. I could be wrong about that, but we're gonna have some cool stuff from Sim Market showing up here shortly. Slept over the Atlantic since there was nothing to see. Yeah, that makes sense. 777 left a huge impression on me getting up to fly on one. It feels big and just a step above the other wide bodies. I still need to check off the 747, see if that's even another step. It probably will be. Yeah, it probably will be another step up, depending if it's the Dash 8 or 400. But if you get on a 777-300ER, they're quite long. It's a long airplane. My performance is not being great right now. I think that might have to do something to do with the GFX contrails, maybe? Don't know why the performance wouldn't be good up here. Looks good on this end, smooth. Perfect, perfect, perfect. But this is GFX. It is running right now. It knows we're in the PMDG 777. We turn the master off. You can see the contrails stop, and it becomes those contrails. See the difference there? Turn it back on, and those are the GFX contrails. Weird. Yeah, there's a little bit of a hiccup there. I don't know why. That's strange. I'm getting trash performance out here, guys. wonder if this is like an AK livery I've downloaded or something. Chemtrail add-on. Yeah, no. Now starting to see some small stutters. Yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing them. I don't know why. I don't know why that's happening. We're like in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna go ahead and bring our brightness up, as it will start to get more brighter in daytime. I'm wondering if it's reshade acting up. Let's turn all this reshade off. That's the problem with reshade, is it's gorgeous, but it does lag the sim out quite a bit. Yeah, see, now we're fine. It's probably just reshade. Yeah, I'll turn reshade off, I guess. Yeah, Casper, if it drops away from 90, I get annoyed. So I want my constant frames. I can see when not frames, I want my constant smoothness. And my eye is annoyingly trained to see stuttering. Yeah, I get a massive hits from it. It might be because I'm streaming with it. I don't know. But it's clearly smoother without reshade turned on. That still looks good. Yo, what's up, CFI? Hi, brother. I'm doing good, Aiden. How are you? We're doing quite well. We're in the 777 again. We're flying into about to say Gibraltar. I don't know why I lost. My brain has stopped working. Where are we going again? Jakarta. There we go. We're going to Jakarta. Going to Jakarta. Later today, after this stream, shortly after, we'll be doing a CRJ flight from Toronto, Detroit back to Toronto. We'll be using Fly Tampa, Toronto, and Builds Detroit. So stop by, Aiden, for that CRJ flight, or maybe possibly come fly with us as well. was just checking on the network, and I don't think you've pre-filed. Probably not. I always forget to do that. I need a dispatcher. We're gonna have to hire somebody to be my dispatcher professionally. Oh, sweet. We'll see you there then, Aiden. When are you starting the evening stream? Probably 20, 30 minutes after this stream. So, gonna be getting there. 43. Oh, we still about an hour. I'm gonna clean this route up a little bit. Yeah, let's just do that. Boop. Now when are we getting there? 18. That's much better. Oh, wait, no. 27. Yeah, shaved about 15 minutes off. Oh, 6. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Buy DAC 1 center to 2.5 right. I don't know what that means. Buy DAC. Oh yeah, I already did all that. We can close it up as well. I thought I did all that. Wait, go back. Do it again. Arrival. Yeah, 2.5. Oh, I said left in here, eh? You want to do the BiDAC? Five right, BiDAC 1 Charlie. Close it up. There we go. Troubleshooting is a great aircraft. I've got the freighter and 200 LR. Good morning, by the way. All good. Yeah, Yams, thank you so much for joining. It's a pretty decent airplane, right? It's pretty good. I just own the 300 variant. That's about it. Got this constant stutter going on though. I don't know why. There shouldn't be any stuttering happening. And I can never get this game to just run. Like, it's a 5080 for God's sake. Just work. Put some cinematic views up here. Gonna go warm up some pizza. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Ah, maybe that's why. Let's put that back on. Yeah, I've been tinkering with the settings recently too. Use Captain Canada's settings to start as a base. They didn't work too well for me, but it was a good starting point to dial in for. Yeah, I mean this system's a constant dial in. I'm on Sim Update 5 as well in the beta, which seems to be a lot less VRAM as well. So you'll get it working, and then it's not working with this airplane. You do this with that scenery and blah blah blah. It's a constant change. But there's probably an underlying sim thing happening right now, because there's absolutely no reason at all that I should be experiencing less than 80 frames right now. With frame gen anyways. Those don't look that great. John, welcome. When was the last time you cleared your NVIDIA cache? I usually do it every month, but that's a good point. I should probably do that again. That is a very, very good point. 777 has been giving me the most stutters out of all the planes with my 5080. Frame gen times 384 really do smooth things out. Don't really decrease visuals. Yeah, the problem with the frame gen stuff though is if you watch your debug tool, the VRAM usage on frame gen spikes as you increase it. least on my machine it does. Okay, not the beta, but looking forward to an AMD forward to it as an AMD 970 user. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it. The beta uses a significantly less VRAM. Oh yeah, I forgot you can bring that thing up there, can't you? What did I just press for that? Oh, right there. We'll keep it down here. Top of descent is coming on up. We can go ahead and start preparing for our approach here. Well, we got the weather, but we'll take another look at it here. This is the METAR. It's true wind, but it's light wind out of the west, basically. 5,000. I got haze. Few clouds, 18. We got some CBs in there, some not cumulonimbus, but some cumulus clouds there. So everything is, yeah, it's going to be probably a bumpy way on the way down. Very hot. 1009 on the altimeter. Not what I wanted to do. We'll get rid of that. 1009 right there. So that's all set and ready to go. Region runway 25 right. We'll import all that. We'll calculate all that. 146 in the VREF they're calling for. We need 6,600 feet to land with, 11,000 feet. Let's save the brakes a little bit. We'll go auto brakes 2. That'll be more than fine. So we'll select auto brakes 2. We'll come down here, press init ref. Get some flickering going on as well. 146, we'll do 146 and call it a day. The wind is nice and light, so that's fine with the added 5 that it already gave us from the iPad. And we'll press, that's pretty much it. Navrad, it'll tune the ILS for us by itself with the course as well. So that's all been done for. We can go ahead and pre-select 12,000 feet. Actually, we'll just go all the way down to 3, as the VNAV machine will do it for us. 3,000 is set. Let me quickly check the chart that it is actually 3,000. Kind of just hoping. It is 2,000. We'll go down 2,000 then. 2,000 feet for RCAP. And that's all preset in there for us. Sweet. We're doing good. VNAV in the descent. You're getting a lot of flickering right now. Looks like we're doing a nice high-speed descent, 240-10 on the transition. I know the restrictions on route for the... that we're really aware of. Has it all in the VNAV, so we're looking pretty good. Right now it requires 1530 on the descent, feet per minute. That will be more than fine. Give AeroTune a try instead of Auto FPS. Once you've given it time to build a model for itself, it rarely stutters. That's kind of nice. I don't like AI stuff because you're constantly changing stuff and you might not be getting the settings you think you'll be setting or wanting. I want the settings I want to run well. No, but I want the settings I want so it looks nice on stream and all that kind of stuff. I don't have to worry about why is it blurry here, why is it doing that, da da da. It may perform really well, but it's not looking that great. I'm always trying to find the balance of a constant balance. I don't like things changing on me mid thing. But yeah, you've been swearing by that thing though. I just like auto FPS. All it does is it just changes the terrain, so it increases terrain detail or lowers it to the limits I've set it to. So if you could do that, I can give that a try for sure. Oh, is that true, Rob? Okay, I can give it a try. Okay, sounds good. I'll give it a try. Oh my gosh, are we at top of descent yet? I'd be such a terrible long haul pilot. I'm already like bored. Let's go. Many landings as possible. VSeth, welcome, welcome. Hello. Hope you're doing well. That is why I dummy long hauls overnight, Lamo. Yeah, I'm not doing it all. I'm not doing a long haul. I've only been in cruise for like an hour, and I'm done. We're reaching our top of descent though very shortly. We just did. We're doing Singapore to Jakarta. Both sceneries I've never ever used before. The Singapore scenery is quite nice. And here comes top of descent. Yeah, I would want to do something in cruise. Yeah. There's top of descent. A little aggressive. Look at how aggressive that is. Where's Singapore scenery from? I got it from Contrail. It just shoved the nose over. I'm not really concerned with the feet per minute, but I'm concerned with the rate at which it did that. It was going fast. Where's Singapore? Yeah, I read that one. Hop on some games and cruise. Yeah, the game doesn't run as it does. You think you think it's gonna run with games on? I don't know. Now you're adding thrust. Do you want spoilers or not? Why do you want drag required if you're adding thrust, Mr. Airplane? We're not going to give you drag. How about you just pull the power back a little bit? You look at that shop before, Casper? Yeah, Contrail shop. It's awesome. There's a lot of good stuff on the shop. I have actually a discount code for it in the description. It's a one-time use of 10%. So if you're going to use it, you can use it on whatever you want. But if you're going to use it, it might as well be a big, a nice big purchase. When I first used it, I bought like 5 sceneries all at once. And the code is in the description as well. Man, this plane is so automated. No worries, Casper. John says, do you have an aggressive CI? So maybe that's why. I do, but so I'm not concerned with the rate of descent. This isn't the problem. I mean, the RJ, we descend at 3,000 normally anyways, but what I'm concerned with is how fast the nose pitches. Usually with autopilots engaged, the nose is like limited to a certain degree per second. For example, the CRJ is 3 degrees per second. I think most autopilots are in that range, but this one just like shoved the nose. It looked like a good like 5 degrees nose per second. I don't care about this. I'm happy with this. I'm happy going quick, and 3,000 minutes no problem to me. But the rate at which it achieved the nose down was very, very quick. Quicker than I would expect it to do. Not saying it's not real. Maybe it does do that, but quicker than I would expect it to do. .1 G maneuvers. Nice. I guess, would that be 0.9 if you're pushing down? How much pushing down? Some negative G's to wake up the Paxter. That's it, man. Wake up, red out. Plus or minus 0.1, so yeah, but 0.9, yeah. Yeah, it seemed pretty aggressive. More than I would think. in the pitching, not the rate of descent that we're doing, just the pitching moment. Gotta be making burritos tonight. Let me guess. Drag is required, eh? Give you a... I don't really need it that much, but we'll give you a little bit. Just a little bit. It's quite impressive that that much already starts slowing it down. That's pretty good that the spoilers actually do something. Spoilers in the RG are useless. They help a little bit, but not that much. What would be an excessive vertical speed in the descent? I don't know about in the triple, but in the RJ, anything over like 35, 6, you'll start to feel... Like as a pilot, you don't really care, but the passengers probably start to feel something in their ears going nuts a little bit. However, I don't know if this is true, but I heard a captain once achieved 7,500 feet per minute in the descent. Not for any decompression or anything, just on a descent. And did not exceed. There's no vertical speed limitation, so you can go past as long as you don't overspeed or slow down too much, that kind of stuff. So there's no vertical speed limitation. So he said he did 7,500 feet per minute, and the flight attendants nor the passengers had a clue. So I don't know, but I don't like to go past 35 personally. I have done 38. It'll do it. Just idle boards, and it's okay. Pressurization in the RG does a pretty good job of keeping up too. I don't know about a triple. Probably be a little harder. Probably be a lot harder. Yeah, we're losing 300 feet a minute or so. Looks like a smooth ride. Oh yeah, oh yeah, she's smooth. Belts are still off. Everyone's in the bathroom. I wonder if I should put my clouds from ultra to high. I don't think I noticed a massive visual difference, really. Ultra clouds don't even look that good anyways. Minnesota, hello. What's up? What's up? You remember to put the bell on? Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. We're just in our top of descent here, going into Jakarta with the beautiful 777-300. And if don't go far away for too long after this stream, we'll be streaming the CRJ-900 on a Detroit turn. You run high and don't notice a difference? Yeah, I'm probably going to go high as well. I don't really notice the difference between ultra and high, usually. Sometimes there's certain clouds that you can see it more. But ultra cloud doesn't even look that great anyways, so. All right, we'll press our transition button here. We're slowing down for 250 just nicely. There's the transition. And we're coming through 10 grand, so we can go and get our landing lights all on. Can give them a double ding. There we go. The pressurization is checked through 10,000, so we're all good on that. Health performance, though? Ooh. You know what? I might sneak it away right now. No, you know what? I'll have to turn off... Our performance is good right now. We're not going to touch anything. We're at 90 frames constant. We're just going to let it go. But on the reset, I'll probably will do it. And I'm going to do an NVIDIA cache clean as well. I'm doing some test flight in the E-Jet. So far, handling good. Nice, Minnesota. Nice. It's good that they're working on those airplanes, getting them back. I think I paid for them actually quite a while back on the marketplace. Pretty sure. Like when they very first came out and you're like buying into a beta basically, which you kind of still are. But when they very first came out, I'm pretty sure I owned them. They're somewhere. All right, we got the cabin ready. We got Rob, Mr. More Right Rudder, who's streaming, or not streaming, but he's flying just behind us. He will be streaming maybe today, I think. So go check out More Right Rudder. More as an M-O-A-R. You've seen him in the chat. Go check him out. Real 747 pilot, by the way. So be sure to go check him out, especially when he flies the 7.4. You'll probably enjoy it. Drag required. We'll give you a little bit here. I'll put his channel in the chat here. So go check him out. Channel's in the chat right there. Going to get him to 100 subs today. All right, guys, let's get the flight recorder all started. Appreciate all you guys stopping by. We'll go ahead and arm our spoiler. We'll keep it armed there. Of course, of course. Hey, you gained 2. That's a start. Are you going live today, Rudder, or no? What are we doing? Thinking about it? All right, coming some cloud. It's 30 degrees. No icing, but the icing is automatic anyways, which is quite nice. Gonna select flap 1. That engine shake looks really good. Possible. I was thinking about the anchorage to AJN. I don't know what AJN is. Yeah, man. Go for it. What time? About 3 hours? 2 hours? Did the thumbnail get made? Jakarta traffic, it's Singapore 964. We're on the right base, ILS 25 right. Jakarta, 12-mile final, 3,000. Not final, but I know what I mean. 12-mile right base, whatever, somewhere around there. Good enough. Alrighty, we'll select flap 5. I love that sound of the motors. I'm gonna put the volume up a little bit for you guys here. And we'll say we're cleared the ILS. We'll select the approach mode. And we got low glide slope arm. Check routes alive. That's a good question. Are you too lazy to make a thumbnail? No worries, Minnesota. I actually enjoy making thumbnails. I'm not really good at it, but I have fun doing it. I love when they spool up when you taxi. Oh, the engine sounds? Yeah. Yeah, those are great sounds too. There's leveling at 2,000. Low captured. I also like the feature where the heading auto slews to the approach course. That's a very nice little feature. Put the controls on here for you guys. You can see the Moza yoke is working. Jakarta traffic, it's Singapore 964, 10-mile final, 25 right. Jakarta, glide slope alive. Gonna grab in the flap 15. And the gear down. Starting the recording. A little hazy down here. Up 25. Or 20, not 25. Glide slope captured. And we will set 6,000 for the mist. Eddie, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. You're catching the best part. We're just on final approach here into Jakarta. This is a free scenery Jakarta that we're using. All right, going flat full, 30. Huge flaps. Let's go ahead and set our VREF in here. I don't want 146. Forgot to put the mins in, but we're visual anyways. So.
Singapore 472, 15 mile final, runway 25 right.
$500.
Check stable. Runway's just coming into sight right there.
300.
Autopilot disengaged.
$200.
Check sync complete, that's fine. Correcting height.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
A little bit of a float, reverse green. Gotta fix my rudder. A little sensitive. Manual braking. Exiting on the left-hand side.
Jakarta traffic, Singapore 472, 10 mile final, runway 25 right.
Got the airport diagram open here. Left on November 7. We'll just go straight in the apron. And Jakarta traffic, it's Singapore 964. We're going to be clear all runways at this point. Alright, let's go ahead and go flap 0. Get our lights off. Forgot to turn these on. Oh well. Get our APU started. Yeah, I had made an adjustment to my rudder profile, but it was for the CRJ. And I forgot for some reason I'm using an RJ profile for this, so it's back to being way too sensitive again. It is a beautiful approach, wasn't it, Aiden? First time in this scenery. This is a free scenery you can get on flightsim.to. Throw on our taxi light there. We can grab the cameras off at this point. Don't really know where a triple would park, but I'm just going to pick a random gate and go for it.
Jakarta traffic, Singapore 472, 5 mile final, 25 right.
Okay, Rob's on a 5 mile. We'll try to get him up here. Oh, apparently we're not really supposed to park here. Whoops. Well, we're parking here. APU's running. Let's shut number 1 down. And taxi light out as we would have ground crew at this point. Correct on that line a little bit. about there. Parking brake is set. Other engine come offline. Our seat belts, why am I drawing a blank, can come off. Our beacon light can come off as well. Our hydraulics can all get depowered. And fuel pumps off, except for that. We'll keep that one on for the APU running currently. Strobe should have came off a long time ago. My fault. And we are good to go. We'll grab the TCAS as well. Transponders all off. And we are all parked up here at the gate. I got that pretty close, actually, for self-marshalling. A little off the, well, off the line that way. But let's quickly jump over to the... Oh, that's not the one I wanted. I want 25 right. There he is. Perfect timing. There's Mr. Rob. Nice. Get her down. Oh, look at that. The spoilers work. I didn't know spoilers worked on traffic like that. Interesting. All right, guys. Well, with that, we're going to disconnect from VATSIM. We're going to go ahead and load up a quick little save. We'll do final approach. Save all that. We'll go flaps to full. Let this load for a little bit. Hey, this is greasy. Yeah. Disengage yaw pot once again there. Nice and smooth. Thanks, Casper. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, a little long, but that's okay. We got 11,000 feet to work with, so we can use our runway. Not really concerned with that. Doing Air Canada 727 from Toronto to Montreal. Nice. Classic route. A good one is Purelator as well. The old Purelator, Canadian Purelator 72s. Or Cargo Jet would be kind of cool as well. That'd be a pretty sweet one. So, let's get the spoilers armed. The flaps are full. That can be off. Doesn't really matter. And let's might as well turn these all on. There we go. And we'll go ahead and show you guys the replay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a drone camera footage. Just speed this up a little bit. Right about here. It's very, very, very hazy. My yoke is kind of going nuts. There we go. We're going to set this to track aircraft. There we go. And we're going to press resume. It's super hazy, guys. Look at that. -9. Yeah. Only long if you run out of runway. That's it, man. Yeah, we're still in the touchdown zone. The runway's 11,000 feet long, so we're not really concerned with that. Nice. Nice. Made it the second last line there. Beauty. Yeah, I gotta fix my rudder. Definitely gotta fix my rudder. But that was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful landing there. Let's go ahead and maybe change the time. I'll give you guys maybe a bit different, better time here. Maybe you can see, there we go. Maybe less of the haze. A little bit better. Nice. Let's get some other views here, why don't we? Thanks, Burke. Appreciate it. put the sounds up for you guys a little bit here. Definitely a very hazy approach. Wasn't expecting the haze. It did say haze actually in the in the weather, so I should have expected haze, but I didn't expect it to be modeled, I guess. Look at that. Look at GFX go. That looks really, really cool. Nice, nice, nice. Slow motion. The brakes are getting hot. Could have held the nose up a little bit better. That's okay. Yeah, Burke, it's the taxi light that gets turned on and off for some reason. Let's do this at nighttime. Might look pretty nice at night. Trying to fix this light. Oh, it's not working. Interesting. I got it to stop last time. Well, I kind of want to do a nice little short out of this, but you know what? I'm just going to disconnect Peter Korea. Call it a night with that. Turn that off. Still doing it. Stop replay. Replay. Interesting. Alright, well. Let me back this up a little bit. I'll put it nice for you guys. I wonder why it has that light just doing that. That's kind of strange. But anyways, guys, we're going to start wrapping up the show here. We're going to do the CRJ one here any second. So put it back to daytime. We'll get a good view started. And we will the next stream. Alright guys, with all that, we'd like to say thank you all for joining. Be sure to be here on the CRJ stream that's about to come up. So thank you guys, and we'll see you there. My wings are beyond beyond bend. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much.